Alright, hi butterflies, what's up? Welcome back to another speed build. So today we are going to be building kind of like a tiny loft. I had this idea a while ago, and I knew could be able to like pull it off in the Bloxburg, but I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to pull it off in Sims 4, but I did, and it ended up looking really, really good, so I'm happy. Also, I should just say, I have been working on this video for 3.5 days, and I'm sick also today. So if I sound weird today, that is why. um, I just my computer is also acting up, so I'm just like, okay, I need to get this video done. Anyway, so this loft is worth I think 27,000 simoleons, and originally it was gonna be a tiny home, but I was like 2 tiles off of the 100 you need for a tiny home, so I ended up having to make it just a regular house because I didn't really want to adjust the shape. The shape was like the very first thing that I was certain about. I ended up using parenthood counters, and I just realized that I didn't put appliances in this house. I swear I did. I just forgot about it, and I didn't put it in the recording. So just be aware of that. I decided to do wood flooring for the rest of the house because it looks better. And yeah. So I knew under the loft I wanted to do like a living area or like a study area. But instead, I decided I was going to do both. So I ended up using a lot of the tiny living stuff. And I I couldn't get the center of the table right. So I ended up having to like turn BB dot move objects on and redo it all. 'Cause yeah, it didn't look right. And then I wanted to put like a big desk against the wall, but it wasn't gonna fit. So I ended up using the city living desk, and it fit right in there. And yeah, this is a part again where I changed the loft. I had a kind of a hard time picking up the loft because I knew I wanted like the cabinets to be covered. But then like I adjusted it and it didn't look right, and so then I adjusted it again, and I got it after I think the third or fourth try. So here I am just adjusting it. So I decided to go for yellows for most of the base color for the walls because it makes all the furniture really pop in tiny living. And then I wanted to do blue on the top, but then I realized it's gonna be open and it's gonna look weird, so I ended up doing yellow and then blue for the bathroom. And it looks good, so I'm not complaining. Here I am adjusting the loft again because I can get it like that's what I'm saying. It looked kind of weird, so I had to like double adjust it again and again. The letter was like the only that was like my main point that I was using. Anyway, so here I am making the bathroom. Um, so yeah. Also, I probably should mention I suck at putting windows, like decorating the outside of houses. So that's why if you ever see me like do something like that's why like you'll see me adjust house windows like 6 or 7 times because I suck at it. I literally suck at it. So, again, here I was going to do like one wall blue, but then it was gonna look all weird, so I just did yellow and then I did blue for the bathroom. Um, as you can see, I also kind of struggled with what bed I was gonna use. Originally, I was just gonna do like a modern bed, but none of the other beds that come with like tiny living the beds that come with tiny living are Murphy beds, and that's like the really only thing that matched. So I did having ended up having to like dip into city living and use that because um yeah, because I couldn't find any beds that I actually liked. And then welcome to the world's tiniest bathroom. I think this is one of the tiniest, like literally the tiniest bathroom I've ever built. It is what I think it's 6 tiles at the most. Um, also, here I am readjusting the windows. As I said before, I suck at it. I suck at putting windows down. So you'll see me like majorly adjust the windows multiple times. But yeah, the bathroom is tiny. I'm really hoping the Sims will be able to use it. I think they should. I didn't play test it, but I think it'll be fine. Anyway, so then I decided to go into decorating, and I knew I wanted to put something on that wall, but I couldn't figure out what. And then I figured that piece would look better, like on the top loft. So, I decided I should put down a table. I just couldn't figure out how to like place it there. And then of course I ended up using the tiny living chairs because those are what looked the best, especially with the whole like tiny living feel. Um, and then I wanted to add more decoration against the wall, but I really couldn't. Like I tried my hardest and I couldn't add too much decoration. So if you ever download this house off the gallery, it is on the gallery, I probably should mention. But if you ever download off the house, you can self decorate yourself. Um, but yeah, so like the most decoration I put down was I think maybe a shoe rack and a backpack. And then of course I put rugs down because I feel like no house is complete with rugs. So yeah. And then I did a little bit of like roof adjusting. Also, I know the roof looks weird, but that's the only way I could really put it on to make it like functional. So I'm sorry about that, but it looks weird. All right, so now onto landscaping. I wanted to use a tree to kind of cover up the weird roof, but it ended up being too big and clipping, so I had to like go back and like shrink it down. So it didn't really fix the problem, but at this point, it's like whatever. I really don't care. So yeah, and then I can't remember, I think I put daisies leading up to the house. And then, of course, I put a mailbox. I thought about putting an apartment mailbox, but then I second guessed myself and I just put a regular mailbox. So, yeah, that's basically the house. All right, butterflies, thank you so much for watching. My Twitch and Discord server will be linked down below. Definitely go check those out. And please remember to subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.